A surgeon earning $300,000 in Switzerland takes home less than a surgeon earning $300,000 in Dubai, even after Dubai's healthcare costs. This isn't an exaggeration. This is the tax mistake that costs high earners millions. Welcome back to Data Fortune. I'm your host, and today we're breaking down the real take-home salary comparison that nobody talks about. Why six-figure earners in the world's wealthiest countries often pocket less than professionals in lower GDP nations. And we're not talking about quality of life trade-offs, we're talking pure math. Let's start with the numbers everyone assumes they understand, but almost nobody has actually calculated. Pattern interrupt 1, visual shift $300,000 gross salary sounds identical everywhere, right? Wrong. Let's run the actual numbers for our first case study, Switzerland. Switzerland ranked #1 globally for wealth per capita, #1 for quality of life rankings. A surgeon or executive earning $300,000 CHF equivalent faces federal income tax 11.5%, one of the lowest in Europe, but still cantonal tax varies. But Zurich adds another 7.8% municipal tax, another 2.3% social security contributions, 7.35% employee portion VAT and wealth taxes on accumulated assets. Total effective tax rate roughly 41.43% on that $300,000. Take home, approximately $171,000. Now, let's compare that to Dubai. Pattern interrupt 2, audio cue plus stat reveal Dubai UE 0 income tax, 0. The same $300,000 salary, 0 federal income tax, 0 state income tax, 0 municipal income tax, minimal social security, 5% significantly lower and employer subsidized at higher rates. Take home, approximately $282,000. That's $111,000 more in Dubai per year. That's not a rounding error, that's a house down payment. Over 10 years, that's $111 million in pure difference. But here's where most analyses fail. They stop there and say Dubai is cheaper. That's incomplete. Let's add the cost that Switzerland includes in taxes but Dubai doesn't. Pattern interrupt 3, reality check. In Switzerland, your 41% tax rate includes universal healthcare costs baked in, world-class public education, subsidized childcare in many cantons, retirement pension mandatory, high-quality public infrastructure that literally works in Dubai, that $282,000 take-home needs to cover. Private health insurance, $3,000-$6,000 annually if you're not using employer-provided private school for children. $15,000-$35,000 per child per year. No public pension system for expats. You're on your own visa sponsorship costs. $500-$2,000 annually, so after private costs that Swiss taxes already cover. Dubai's net advantage drops from $111,000 to roughly $60,000-$75,000. Still significant, but the narrative changes. Now let's look at a second case, New York City. Pattern interrupt 4, geographic shift. New York, the global financial capital, $300,000 salary, married, filing jointly. Federal income tax 32% at this bracket. New York state tax 6.85%. New York City tax 3.876%. FICA/Social Security 7.65%. Additional Medicare tax 0.9%. Total effective rate approximately 51.3%. Take home approximately $146,000. Wait, that's worse than Switzerland, but New York isn't even in the top 10 highest tax locations globally. This is the mistake. High earners assume wealthy countries have lower taxes. They don't. Wealthy countries tax high earners aggressively. Now let's compare to Singapore. Pattern interrupt 5, data visualization moment. Singapore, Asia's financial hub. $300,000 salary, income tax, 20% top marginal rate reached at this income. Central Provident Fund, mandatory retirement. 17% no VAT on income. Singapore's VAT is GST collected at purchase. Total, approximately 37%. Take home, approximately $189,000. That's $43,000 more than New York. And Singapore's costs are lower than New York's on almost every metric except housing. Let's add a third variable, Dubai again, but with full cost analysis. Dubai $300,000 take home, $282,000 minus healthcare, $4,500 minus private school 2 kids, $50,000 minus higher living cost vs. Singapore, $12,000 minus visa/sponsorship, $1,500 real net, $214,000. Singapore $300,000 take home, $189,000 minus healthcare, $2,000 subsidized system minus private school if chosen, $20,000 lower living costs already factored into tax burden. CPF accrues to retirement savings, counts as wealth. Real net, $167,000 plus $51,000 in mandatory retirement savings. Effective wealth accumulation $218,000. Pattern interrupt 6. Plot twist. Now here's the mistake high earners make. They compare gross salaries, not net plus benefits plus wealth accumulation. Let's compare 4 locations side by side for $400,000 earner. Switzerland take home $230,000 includes healthcare, education credits, pension, quality of life rank #1 effective cost of living for high earner. High New York take home $195,000 does not include healthcare, education, quality of life rank #27 effective cost of living. Extremely high Dubai take home $378,000 includes employer healthcare, often employer education, quality of life rank #21 effective cost of living. Moderate to high Singapore take home $252,000 CPF retirement savings plus $68,000 mandatory wealth accumulation $320,000 effective quality of life rank #9 effective cost of living. Moderate pattern interrupt 7. The real insight. Here's what nobody tells you. The mistake isn't choosing a country based on tax rate. The mistake is not calculating real take-home after actual costs. A senior executive earning $500,000 in London. Top marginal rate 45% national insurance, 8% council tax plus VAT on consumed income, -3-4% effective actual take-home, $220,000 after private healthcare, private education, London living costs, $140,000 real discretionary wealth, same executive in Monaco or Liechtenstein. The tax rate drops to 30-35%, but the cost of living rises 40-60%. The math doesn't always favor the zero tax option, but here's the pattern that does emerge. Countries with 20-35% effective tax rates on high earners combined with lower cost of living win. That's Singapore, Dubai tax-free, Hong Kong 15-20%, and interestingly, Ireland 20-40% depending on structure. Countries with 45% plus effective rates lose unless the quality of service is undeniable. Switzerland barely holds because the services are genuinely exceptional. New York, London, Paris, they're losing high earners every year to this calculation. Pattern interrupt 8. Call to reality. This is why you're seeing a migration wave. It's not ideology, it's mathematics. $200,000 earner in Paris takes home euros 85,000 after all taxes. The same earner in Dubai takes home $190,000. That's not a small difference, that's a lifestyle difference. Now the closing insight. This analysis assumes the earner can actually move. Most can't. Visa restrictions, family ties, job location lock you in. But if you're consulting, freelancing, or have portable skills, this data changes everything. Final pattern interrupt. Call to